back to Good Day Kentucky. It's Friday, so you know it's time for Fitness Fridays. Unfortunately, as you know, Annie has been off all morning, so I've been forced against my will to take part in today's workout. Thank you to our producer, Tanton. As you see, I'm still wearing my work attire. You can welcome back Taylor. Taylor, what are we working on today?
Today, we're going to do a little bit of ab work. We're going to talk about it first, and then I'm going to walk you through 3 exercises that you most definitely can do in your awesome attire.
You hear that at home? No excuse to not do the workouts, even if you're working all day in a suit and tie, because we'll be able to provide some workouts for you. So what are we working on?
Exactly. So first thing I want to talk about is when I first started my fitness journey, I was always under the impression, I was told that you had to do abs all the time, you had to do it really intensely because you wanted to get that six-pack. Now, not only is this not true, that's not how it works, but every human being on this earth has abs, they have abdominal muscles, but most people just have a little bit of a layer of fat over it. Totally normal, totally okay. I have it, not a big deal at all. But if you're looking to get that six-pack, you have to do it in the kitchen. You have to watch what you're eating. It really comes down to a caloric deficit, but it's still really good to train abs. You really want to work on that core strength for so many reasons. It's really great for your posture, great for balance, great for stability. And if you're working out all the time or if you're strength training, it really helps with those heavy lifts. So
you're saying the how to get that six-pack would not be just doing abs every single day. You have to be eating right and staying healthy in the kitchen as well. So that's important to know there for sure. I still have never had the six-pack. Maybe if I focus on the kitchen a little bit more,
Same.
I'd be there.
Same. But no, it's still great to train core. It's still great to have good balance, great stability, great posture. So that's what we're going to do today. Okay. And I'll go ahead and walk us through our first exercise. It's called a bird dog. And what you're going to do, you're going to get on all fours. You're going to evenly distribute your weight between your hands and your hips. You don't want to like lean to one side or lean back. And then what you're going to do when you're ready is raise one arm and the opposite leg at the same time. So go ahead, and you're going to hold it for a second and then come back down. Okay. Now when you do this, you want to make sure that your chin isn't tucked, you're keeping your head neutral, your spine straight, and then you can go ahead and do the other side, hold, and come back down. Okay.
Where should you be feeling it when you're doing it?
It's almost a full body exercise, but it's really focusing on that core and that stability.
Gotcha. Doing it, yeah. You were right. I could definitely do this in this attire. It's definitely not as bad as I was expecting it to be, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We can go ahead and walk through our next exercise. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is a plank. I'm sure most people know what it is, have heard of it, at least seen it. And there's so many different variations of it, but today we're going to do it on our elbows. If some people have issues with their elbows, they can always do it on their hands, but kind of up to you. So what you're going to do, elbows, you're going to put your feet, or you're going to go up on your toes. Okay. Beautiful. And what you don't want to do is put your hips up in the air or down too low. You want to keep your shoulders in line with your elbows. Now let's just say that this is too intense for you. What you can do is drop down on your knees and hold this instead, or you can go up on your arms or on your hands.
Gotcha.
Beautiful.
Now, how would you recommend, like, for the timing of this? Starting out less time and then increase it over time?
Absolutely. For me, I can probably only hold it 30 seconds max, but eventually you want to work up to where you can do a minute at a time, maybe a couple minutes, but go ahead and start with a lower increment of time and then move up when you're ready.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. Now, last exercise I have for us today, that one was a little intense.
Yes, I know. It's good to get a little core workout in the morning for sure.
Yeah. So the last one we're going to do is called windshield wipers. So what we're going to go ahead and do, turn around and lay on our back. Really making you work today.
That's right.
You're going to put your knees up at a 90-degree angle. Okay. Now, you want to make sure that your feet are parallel with the floor. You don't want them like tucked in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop your knees to one side. So let's go to the right. All the way if you can.
There we go.
And then come back up.
My mic pack is causing an issue there.
And then go to the other side and come back up. Now when you're doing this, you're really focused on your obliques, so the sides of your abs.
Yes, I was going to say I can really feel it down the side when we go over to the side.
Yes, and when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're like breathing and really trying to control it. And you don't want to like slam your knees into the floor. Now let's just say that this is too intense for you. What you can do is drop your feet onto the floor and then try it.
Gotcha.
Now you'll still get that stretch, you'll still get that core movement, but it's not so intense.
So you're saying to get the perfect six-pack abs, you don't need to try to force yourself to do abs every day. But could this be something that, you know, introduce your workout or do it at the end of a workout every day? Just a light workout like this?
You could absolutely incorporate it. What you could do is maybe do it twice a week. You don't need to be doing abs every single day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Beautiful.
Sounds good. Well, thank you all for joining us. Thank you for joining us today. I know Annie couldn't be here today, so glad you're still able to show up. Thank you to Tanton for, again, forcing me against my will to do it. But I think it proves to you at home, even if you just have a couple minutes, maybe at work during a lunch break or something like that, you can still get a good workout in. So thank you for joining us, Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do it anywhere. But I just wanted to let everyone know that I am taking one-on-one coaching clients.
Okay.
So if you are interested, I do online coaching. So if you're located somewhere not near me, that's totally okay. I actually train people out of state. So if you're interested in becoming the strongest version of you, ready to take that next step in your fitness journey, you can fill out the application on my website, taylorlagoy.com, or you can contact me at taylor.lagoy on Instagram or Taylor LaGoy on Facebook.
Awesome. So you hear that at home. If you want some extra help to get you through those workouts, Taylor's your gal. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining us again today. We'll be having more Good Day Kentucky coming up after the break. Stay with us.